guys? Welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Happy Easter, guys. Happy 420. Yeah. You know how rare that is to have Easter and 420 fall on the same? I think it's only happened twice. You know, and I don't have like a bunch of, like, you know, typical eggs, but I do have these Kinder Joy things. Someone gave me a bunch of these, or some, maybe they have figures in them, maybe they don't. I don't know. I've never had these before, so I don't know, but thanks. So that's my Easter. That's as Eastery as I'm gonna get. And my green shirt. Green Lantern. I did end up picking up another hot toy. This is basically a gold version of the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. Kind of a cash grab in a way. I mean, it's originally was $3. I got it for $1.50, so at least it's not expensive. But you know, that is what it is. I would like to say at the beginning of this video, congratulations to the One Man Toy Show on YouTube. He is the winner of my giveaway. I did a giveaway for after C2E2. And he's hit. There it is. The first appearance of Baron Blood. About a $65 value right there, bro. So congratulations to you. Thank you so much for your wonderful comment. I love the Invaders too. I'm a big fan of World War II and the Justice Society and the Invaders. I always wonder why they never had a crossover with those two. You would think they would be more logical than Justice Society and, or, you know, doing the JLA and Avengers. I want to see Invaders and the Justice Society of America. So this is yours, bro. Just DM me. Let me know your information. I will send this out to you immediately. Thank you so much for your comment. And if you are in Chicago, hey, man, hit me up. I'd love to do a collab with you. But this will be going out to you ASAP. This is not a... Drop my remote. Basically just got 3 packages from eBay. Where is the black? I have a cutter somewhere around here. I did. I swear to God I had one. What I do with it, I don't. Lord knows if I don't know. But lately I've been trying to complete series or even start some series for comics I loved from the 80s. Or not even so much the 80s, even the 90s, but really post-Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's really what I've been focusing my collection on. A lot of comics from the late 80s, probably like anywhere from like 86 and up. But that does not exclude comics that came out prior to that that were continuing on. It's hard to explain, but these are books I just, hold on, really loved from my childhood. And the 80s were just, you know, that was my thing, man. I mean, it was fun. You know, it's like you actually went out and talked to people. Arcades were actual places, not your home. So, you know, but I really do. They bring back my childhood too. That's why we, I don't know why I just closed. I have to cut 2 more things. But I love these books. They really remind me of being a kid, going to the bookstore, waiting to see these books come out, you know. It was great. And you got to hang out with your friends. You got to, you know, actually get together and sit there and read your comics together. And you talked about it. You didn't, you know, go home and read it by yourself and go back online and talk about it. Well, that's what I'm doing now. But it's like pre-internet. I mean, I'll date myself. It's pre-internet, so you actually had to interact more. That's why I love going to the cons, because you're in that environment. You're with the like-minded people who just want to be able to express a love for something that they had as a child. And now that as adults, we financially are able to get the things that we weren't able to get when we were kids. So that's why we do it. That's why we collect. It's just a way of building up that nostalgia, getting something that maybe you couldn't get when you were a kid. Maybe your parents said, "No, you can't get that because we don't have the money." Lord knows I heard that enough. And well, we were. We really couldn't afford to be buying a lot of comics at that point where we just wanted to get food. But now, financially, I can do that to a point. And I can actually have that. I just saw. I can reminisce about being a kid and waiting in the car with my brother and my friends, waiting for the bookstore to open up. I remember the death of Batman, and when that came out, the death of Superman. Not the death of Batman, Bane breaking Batman's back. Just really cool stuff. But I didn't spend a fortune. These are books I bought after, or probably just before C2E2. Actually, I'll be honest with that. I really wanted to limit the number of books I was hunting for. I just wanted to go and enjoy the con, and I was able to. As you saw, I picked up some DC Comics Presents, Invaders. Those are books I would not have picked up if I hadn't have been getting the other books prior to that. So you kind of want to prep. That way you can enjoy the con and you're not focused so much on like having to look for one or two things, if that makes sense. But these books right here are going to help me complete 3 series. 3 of them. One of which you saw most recently, that is of Doom Patrol, issue number 20. This is the only issue I was missing. Literally went on the internet and hunted down a good copy of it, and I was able to find it. And a good thing, because as I was looking through some books, I didn't see this. I didn't see any of these Doom Patrol comics, so that would have been disappointing, and I would have actually probably bought books that I didn't really want as much as I really wanted this series. So happy to have that. So that's another series completed. Issue number 19 helps me complete my Blue Beetle run. I didn't know this was volume 7. Damn! So, I mean, out of all of them, that's from Charleston Comics and up, but damn, volume 7, when this came out, they're almost in double digits right now, then, or if they haven't already, probably already are. And then finally, these right here are going to help me complete another series. 2 of them I didn't need, but for the price, I couldn't beat it. This was literally $10 to get 6 comic books shipped. That is Blue Devil. Now, for some reason, I thought issue 27 was the final issue. It was not. I have 26 and 27, but it went to 31. I had no clue. I don't know why I thought it went to 30 or to 27. But I was able to get, finally, number 28. And these are great bag and boards, too. Number 29. They definitely present the comics very well. Number 30. I don't think these comics have actually been touched. And then finally, number 31. I love when the comics come out this crispy. I don't grade them, but I like my books to look good, of course. So, even though I did have to pick up 2 comics I didn't need, I'll keep the bag and boards and use those for something else. Always a good thing. And I'm going to start doing grab boxes. Not bags, boxes, because I have a ton of duplicate comics I've been building up this last year. I was thinking maybe I would flip them, but they're not super valuable. They're books like, I have like the first 26 issues of Alpha Flight. I have a ton of Excalibur, because I just bought a collection where I got both of those completed, so I don't need the ones that I had. I have miscellaneous Batman and Superman comics. It's a lot of stuff out there, like Green Lantern, miscellaneous stuff, like Checkmate. I have an almost entire collection of the first series of Checkmate. It's like those are not books that you put on the internet and hope to make a ton of money on. So I'm going to start packaging those together. I might do a giveaway at a local comic store. I might do it on here. I might do it on Facebook. Let me know, guys, just from what I told you. Are those books you'd be interested in? I have some duplicates of Invaders. Just because I gave that one away doesn't mean I don't have other books. So let me know, guys. hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm talking kind of quick, so I had a caffeine drink prior to this. And I'm wired! But this is Easter. It's early in the morning. It is like 7 o'clock in the morning on Easter. I wanted to get this video done, hopefully get it edited and out today, so that One Man Toy Show, even though I did contact you, hopefully you see the video. Again, thank you so much for your contribution to the channel. Thank you for your comment, and congrats on winning that Invaders first appearance of Bear and Blood. It will go out as soon as you DM me and let me know where to send it to. Other than that, guys, there will be more giveaways throughout the year. Again, if you're in the area and you guys are comic collectors, hit me up. I love to do collabs with people, even online. I love talking with people, so let's do some discussions. Remember, here at Picture Book Drama, it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video on Comic Guru. See you guys next time. Peace. Happy Easter.